Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a teen who feels overwhelmed by social media, or you find yourself constantly comparing your life to others online, this video is for you. Today we're diving into something that affects us all, social media and your mental health. But don't worry, I'm not here to tell you to delete your apps. Instead, I'll share 7 self-care tips to help you manage social media while keeping your mind healthy. Stick around until the end for some bonus tips. Let's be real. Social media is a huge part of our lives. It keeps us connected, entertained, and informed. But it also has a dark side when it comes to our mental health, especially for young people. So why is that? One big reason is the constant comparison. You see the highlights of people's lives, perfectly filtered photos, achievements, vacations, and it can make you feel like you're not enough. And that brings us to our first point. Tip 1, recognize the highlight reel effect. Social media is a highlight reel. People share the best parts of their lives, not the struggles, failures, or the everyday boring stuff. This can trick your brain into thinking everyone else is living a perfect life while you're stuck dealing with real issues. It's so important to remind yourself that what you see isn't the full picture. A great way to fight this is by following more authentic accounts that show life's ups and downs. Surround yourself with positivity and realness. Tip 2, set boundaries and limit. Screen time. How many hours a day do you spend on social media? Be honest, it's easy to lose track of time, right? But too much screen time can lead to anxiety, stress, and even depression. Try setting boundaries. Set a timer for how long you're on your apps, or use screen time trackers to keep yourself in check. It's not about quitting cold turkey, it's about creating balance. You can also try social media detoxes. Start small, maybe go a few hours or even a whole day without it. You'll be surprised how much lighter you'll feel. Tip 3, curate your feed for your mental health. Who you follow matters. Ask yourself, does this account make me feel inspired, or does it make me feel insecure? Your feed should be a space that lifts you up, not drags you down. Go through your followers and unfollow anyone that makes you feel less than or causes you stress. Follow accounts that spread positivity, mental health awareness, and self-care tips. Remember, you control your feed, so make it a space that brings you joy. Tip 4, practice mindful social media use. Mindless scrolling is one of the biggest traps. Before you know it, you've spent 2 hours just swiping through content that doesn't even matter to you. To break the cycle, practice mindful scrolling. That means being aware of how social media is making you feel. If you notice you're feeling stressed, sad, or anxious, pause. Take a deep breath and step away. Ask yourself, why am I scrolling? Is this making me feel good or bad? Mindfulness helps you take control over your social media habits rather than letting it control you. Tip 5, connect with real people offline. Social media can make you feel connected, but at the same time, more isolated than ever. Real face-to-face connections are crucial for your mental health. Make time to connect with friends and family offline. It could be as simple as a quick call, hanging out with a friend, or joining a club. Those real interactions remind you that life exists beyond the screen. Social media should enhance your life, not replace it. Building offline relationships helps keep you grounded and less dependent on virtual connections for your self-worth. Tip 6, be aware of the pressure to be perfect. We've all seen it. Perfectly edited selfies, flawless outfits, and the constant pressure to be on point 24/7. This pressure can be overwhelming and damaging to your self-esteem. But here's the thing. Perfection doesn't exist, especially on social media. Filters, editing apps, and strategic angles all create an illusion of perfection. Don't fall into the trap of comparing yourself to something that isn't even real. Focus on being real, authentic, and most importantly, kind to yourself. Confidence comes from accepting who you are, flaws and all. Tip 7, practice digital detox days. One of the most powerful things you can do for your mental health is to disconnect entirely now and then. You don't have to go off the grid, but taking one day a week or even just a few hours to unplug can make a huge difference. Use that time to do things you enjoy that don't involve a screen. Read a book, go for a walk, or spend time with family. When you return to social media, you'll feel more refreshed and in control. Bonus tip, don't be afraid to seek help. If you ever feel like social media is making you anxious, depressed, or isolated, it's really important to reach out for help. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, or even a counselor. Sometimes a simple conversation can make all the difference. So there you have it. Social media can be a tricky place, but with these 7 self-care tips, you can protect your mental health while still enjoying the online world. Remember, the key is balance. It's okay to enjoy social media, but always make sure to prioritize your mental well-being first. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need these tips too. Don't forget to subscribe for more mental health tips and self-care advice. Stay safe, take care of your mind, and I'll see you in the next video.